Hello. I wasn't planning on doing this video, but given the fact that the new Pokémon demo has just been released, I felt it was appropriate to discuss some of my findings after playing it. The next part of the Red and Blue analysis is still coming later this week. As I said, this week Nintendo released the demo version for Pokémon Sun and Moon. For those who played through it, you might have gotten the impression that this is a very tutorial-heavy demo, so to speak. Especially if compared to the demo released 2 years ago for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which barely had any tutorial on it and threw the player into exploring a part of hoeing right away. The one for Sun and Moon, on the other hand, seems to work very differently. The idea is that, with all those tutorials in the demo, Nintendo was trying to bring players that either only played Red and Blue back in the 90s, or actually never played the mainline Pokémon games. The demo starts by giving the player a Greninja that can transform into an Ash Greninja from the anime. Note that Greninja is an insanely popular Pokémon, especially in Japan, and by giving it away in the demo, it will be appealing to the anime fans. But above all, Nintendo is apparently trying to appeal to those who have connected with Pokémon through Pokémon Go. With the little gameplay this demo presents, it can be seen that the game was made very easy. During battle, you can see which attacks at your disposal will be super effective or not against the opponent, sparing newcomers the trouble of memorizing type matchups. The demo also introduces players to basic concepts, such as being challenged by trainers upon eye contact, being attacked by Pokémon in tall grass, and using Pokémon centers for healing your party. Later in the demo, there is a challenge where you have to spot and take pictures of certain Pokémon who will later engage you in a battle. A mechanic very reminiscent of taking pictures of Pokémon you see in the real world with the augmented reality mode in Pokémon Go. Also, as a small detail, the character you control is said to come from Kanto, the original region where the games Red and Blue took place. Ash Greninja is not the only popular apparition in the Sun and Moon demo. Pikachu, the most recognizable Pokémon out there of course, is given to the player to help him through this final challenge, which was already simple enough to say the least. On a second playthrough of the demo, the player will be given a catching challenge, where they have to capture the biggest number of Pokémon possible. Not the biggest variety, mind you, but the biggest number, regardless of repetition. A situation Pokémon Go has been the only one to reward in the entire Pokémon series. The fact these elements can be seen in the demo suggests that they wanted to bring something of Pokémon Go to the main series. Sun and Moon are, in general, a golden opportunity for Nintendo to bring more players to the mainline Pokémon series. As I mentioned in the first part of my Red and Blue analysis, Pokémon right now is at an all-time high thanks to Pokémon Go, which rekindled the Pokémon passion in older fans and captivated new fans, and you can see how Nintendo is resorting to nostalgia in this game. For example, the new Alola forms are a way of creating new Pokémon while still keeping classic Pokémon relevant, as if saying, hey, remember those old Pokémon you loved? They're still here. That's why I think this demo was designed. It wasn't the first time a Pokémon game had a demo, but this one in particular is very tutorial based, very simple and clearly trying to introduce the mainline games to those who were captivated by Pokémon Go. Thanks for watching, keep a lookout for the other part of my Red and Blue analysis later this week, and the first part of the analysis of a new game next week. Goodbye.